I am not a furry. I am just Kiwi who likes
Hello,
animals.
everybody, and welcome to Koimonogatari episode 5. Last
I'm
time,
going to leave this in.
we got the conversation between the ultimate waifu and the big booba waifu. So, let's see how that turns out.
Ultimate waifu and big booba waifu?
Yeah, big booba is obviously Kaiki.
No, I don't agree that
Comments.
Hanekawa is an ultimate waifu. I would rather that Kaiki is an ultimate waifu. Hanekawa is the big booba one.
Alright. Okay, well,
The joke, Kiwi's head, just right over it.
we're actually recording this like a day before the last episode here, so I'm sorry, there's no comments for us to read. Onwards to the episode. You guys know what to do. Open up your own copy of the episode, stick it over the timer that's going to appear within Kiwi's hands at the end of my countdown, and let's enjoy the penultimate episode to Koimonogatari.
Penultimate?
I believe that's the word you would use for like almost
The
to the
episode
finale.
before the finale. Correct.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Okay, good, good. My English is not bad. I'm going to start the episode in 3, 2, 1, play. I do apologize if you hear the thunder outside. It's thunderstorm right now.
How dare you? Control your weather better.
It's
Yeah, I should do
thundering
it.
inside
I
of
don't have
Steve's
the
head.
power of Eins.
You just have to train it like I've trained my dog.
How to train your thunderstorm.
I wanna say that you haven't trained it well, but I will not. I just said it. Jesus Christ.
Episode!
Oh, episode was mentioned.
It's almost as if the dialogue is important.
Acerola.
I Kaiki is funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But is she truly innocent?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Oh, damn. What does snubbed mean?
Like when you're snubbing out a fire?
Oh, okay. Ha 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 ha.
I don't think that's something you should be proud about, Kiwi.
No, I'm just proud of myself because I actually listened to someone.
I see.
I see someone break down like Nadeko and decided to change because I didn't want to end up like her. But I listened.
You have gotten better. I will say that.
Yeah, I'll just start mumbling all over again. Just
God damn it.
Why does this room look like a hospital room?
To be fair, some of the cheaper hotels kind of look like this, yeah.
But there are no bunk beds. This isn't a cheap hospital room then.
Yeah, just looking like you're happy doesn't really mean that you are. I know that all too well. It's kind of weird how Survey's just constantly staring at me.
I have the on this monitor, so I'm looking in this direction. I look here or I look here. I can't put it in between the two of them because then I've got it broken in half by my monitor.
Oh.
Oh, Batman. Hi.
Yeah?
Oh,
Oof.
So yeah, then what the fuck even is our Ogi-chan?
maybe she's like that stupid phoenix that resides inside of Tsuki. Or maybe she's like Uncle Ben.
Oh. What's in the closet?
Something insignificant.
Yes. Truly
To
insignificant.
Kaiki. Something truly insignificant to Kaiki.
I think
Nadeko's body. I've been saying this.
I don't
Stop
think
making
Nadeko's body
Nadeko
will be
gay.
insignificant.
Yeah, well.
Wow. Wow, Serby, wow. Oh, yes, Kaiki!
Well, at least Nadeko is still alive in the series.
Sentimentalism.
I forgot to comment
if
about
I
how
ever...
bad this opening sounds.
No, it's not. Stop. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's incredible.
I agree, it's amazing, but imagine hearing it without any context or visuals.
Yeah, in AMQ.
The two of them are just sitting there going, what the fuck is this? I haven't heard this before. I would remember something like this.
I mean, obviously, you instantly put it on your playlist.
Remember it. I will remember it now. This opening is something I would guess 100% of the time.
No, that's not true because we can't figure out what the fuck AMQ calls the Monogatari seasons.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of books Kaiki reads in his free time.
Maybe he's like, what's his name?
Easy romance.
I'm thinking of the guy from Naruto that everyone simps for. The one that looks like Gojo.
Kakashi.
Kakashi?
Maybe he reads erotica like Kakashi Sensei does.
Bro, man of culture, I knew Kaiki was best waifu.
Oh, January. That's when it's my birthday.
Mm-hmm. This was after it got burned down, yeah.
Why does he look like a member of the Iran Host Club in that outfit?
I was just thinking that he looks like the member of that like one manga that you recommended to me where everyone has big boobs and big thighs and wears skirts.
But he's not wearing a skirt.
I mean, I can't say that Kaiki would not look good in a skirt. Look at
I
those
agree.
thighs.
Mm.
Yeah. Maybe an important name there, but who knows?
No, it couldn't be.
Couldn't be. Kaiki is not dramatic at all and definitely doesn't foreshadow anything.
Oh my gosh. His waist. I'm jealous.
Has Araragi been absent all of second season? Or is it just the last few arcs? No, it's just the last few arcs.
He was there with Hachikuji.
Yeah, I was just thinking. It's just been the last arc. Yeah, it feels like we haven't seen a lot of Araragi recently.
There is a reason for
Araragi is the
that.
protagonist.
I figure.
Ooh. Maybe we'll discuss it actually after. I don't know. Actually, it would be better for the finale.
Mm.
Yeah, Aragi going to Sengoku doesn't really achieve anything.
Early death.
Me or the dog?
Always the dog.
Aragi picks always Sengoku. Wait, no.
He picks Sengoku's closet.
They're just dead snakes in the closet.
Good actress? Is this the VA just praising herself? Oof. Kaiki's just being real. Mm-hmm. Mm. Tsundere mode activate.
I like that the waviness was coming from like around Senjugahara and the phone.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yay! Oh, I always get chills with that line. Not the yay, but the one before that. A very comfortable way to sit.
A very anti-gravity skirt. Excuse me. It's going to rain. Mushrooms. Why are you guys laughing?
You just they're saying all
That's
the things
true.
you said.
Good use of framing once again. I love it. Oh. I'm not going to talk about everything, but yeah.
Mm.
Kaiki is the true tsundere of the show.
Maybe.
So basically, Senjokuhara and Kaiki interacting is how two tsunderes would interact.
It's Kaguya-sama before Kaguya-sama.
Yeah,
It's
it's
interesting
Kaguya-sama.
that they're bringing up like a place where Kaiki meddled to help Senjugahara, but it ultimately failed right
Yep.
before he's about to go and do the live or die move.
Yeah. I wonder why they're
Oh my
doing
God.
that.
Mohammed.
Oh. When heaven and earth flip. Kaiki is amazing. Delivery is so perfect. True.
Oh, I saw the face of Kaiki on a thumbnail once.
Yes, we'll watch that video sometime after second season, or actually after we finish the series. It's a really good video.
Can I watch the Nadeko one?
No,
We haven't
actually,
even finished Nadeko's arc, Kiwi.
yeah,
Just one more episode, I believe.
I'll watch it to see if there's any spoilers in future arcs first.
Oh, okay.
It's Oh god. I find it interesting that Kaiki's the one saying this too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It kind of goes back to the idea that he's kind of just not a subconscious liar, but like that's the instinctual part.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm sorry, this episode has to be Nadeko.
I'm not gonna argue with that. Nako's pose at the end is just so iconic to me. So you're going to deceive me too.
How dare he?
He was super focused near the end here. She didn't say anything at all.
I know.
I wasn't that focused.
Wait a minute. That means that you weren't.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention at all.
I don't know what to say to that. Oh man. Busted. Just like every other time that he's tried to help Senjokahara, it's ended in failure.
We don't know it's failure until he actually
we're putting on
fails.
the nose about it. That's what I'm like, unfortunate.
Yay!
Peace, peace.
Peace, peace.
I realized I put Ninja in the background, so hopefully I wasn't frozen that whole time.
Nah, you were good.
Cool.
I just realized that this comic is of Kaiki drawing for the Fire Sisters ending to appear in the episode. That's amazing.
That's why I was laughing at it. It's cute.
There's a lot that I could say here, but I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm just gonna let your conversation naturally develop between the two of you.
I think the biggest thing that I noticed was, so we had the conversation with Kaiki and Senjugahara.
Yeah.
And he was being confident, basically telling her, it's good, we've got this, right? And then you have the conversation with Ononoke, and she's basically like, oh, no, whatever. And she's basically, you know, you're actually a good guy, and you're trying your hardest to help, but for some reason you just always seem to fail. We got the ultimate confrontation with Nadeko that we've been building up to, and it feels like she's seen just right through him. So
what we get here in the conversation with Hanekawa is pretty interesting. You know, like first she says all the things that you would assume is Nadeko, but then she says no, all of that is just a front. She's just somebody that snubs others. What do you think of that? It's a weird way to describe someone.
it is a weird, like, I've never heard snubbing described to a person before. Like, someone who snubs people. Like, what? But also, I feel like it's a pretty fitting description.
Yeah, how
The way
so?
she kind of, well, she's always kind of played off of people to her own advantage and kind of to the destruction of those around her, kind of.
Thinking back, for me, it's kind of like how back in Otori, right? Where she kind of like, you know, casts her eyes down and then doesn't say anything. She keeps quiet so that she can become a victim. And that way she kind of like forces the role of like the perpetrator onto others. In that way, she's sort of like snubbing them, I suppose.
How she's kind of like putting herself into that situation of, I guess not necessarily where she wants or needs to be, but where she believes herself to be, and forces everyone else at their detriment into that line.
One of the most interesting lines that I remember from this episode, it's really striking to me, that neither past nor present you have never once lied to me. And Kaiki is the literal like definition of a liar. He just sees pretty much everybody around him. But what do you think Senjugahara means by this? It sends chills up my spine every time. I don't know why.
I think it's playing into kind of what Ononoke was talking about with like how he's not exactly the villain that he's portraying. He's not exactly the liar he's portraying either.
I think a good comparison here would be the lies between him and between characters like Hanekawa and Nadeko, right? I think Hanekawa and Nadeko can relate to some things where Hanekawa lied to herself so much that she was like, oh yeah, I have a crappy family situation, but it's all kind of because of me, so it's okay. I'll just be a good girl. And for Nadeko, it's like, oh yeah, I'm the victim. And then she lied to herself so much that she created an imaginary god, right? But I think Kaiki is different. He knows that he's a liar, and he outwardly admits that he's a liar, and that's what he uses to deceive people, the fact that they know that he's a liar. I guess maybe Senjugahara, with her relationship with Kaiki, she knows about Kaiki and what he does, and even though she says that she hates him, she knows that she's supposed to hate him. She can't really hate him, as you see like during their conversation where she's just stuttering like, yeah, I'll hate you. I'll hate you forever. I don't like you. Baka. But like, I think she can still understand deep down that Kaiki has done something good for her in the long term, where like if that mother had stayed with them and their family, that it would have been bad for her and her future. So yeah, she can hate him for the fact that he kind of like indirectly caused that divorce, but the divorce happening was probably the best way out of that situation.
Yeah.
It's kind of confusing, and
I was like, the ideal would be that she left the cult and became the mother that she was, supposed to be, or what Shinjuku wanted her to be.
Yeah.
But that wasn't really the viable option. So
that was just
she was lessened with not what she wanted, but what she, I guess, still needed,
I suppose. Yeah, it's not a viable option. Like, that mother was too far gone, and even Kaiki realized that, as we see in this conversation with Ononoki. He tried to help, but it didn't work, because Kaiki was also kind of hoping for that. But yeah, that's why he had to go and cause the divorce between them. Kaiki, the good guy, looking out for the little children and how they feel. I also like in this scene where they can't seem to find it, but they flip the entire scene. And that's a straight callback to the first episode, where they're talking about Kaiki would not accept this job even if heaven and earth flipped over. And here we see heaven and earth flipping over. And of course, yes, Nadeko. What can I say? The best phrasing?
You can say nothing.
Just like you've been saying nothing this entire discussion.
Like, nothing to say.
Right. The best phrasing that I've heard used to describe this situation is that you can't bullshit a bullshitter. You cannot bullshit Nadeko, who has been bullshitting herself and everybody else her entire life. Whereas Kaiki is just kind of like a practitioner. Nadeko was born in the shadows. She just came from the darkness, so
molded by him.
I mean, of course, this could just be like a false cliffhanger where this is like the first part of Kaiki's actual plan to deceive her.
Well, I've been trying to think because like with Senjoku mom, right? It didn't work the way it had originally been laid out, but it ultimately still had a good conclusion, even if it wasn't what Senjoku wanted. What could be that in this situation? Because the ultimate is they're gonna die if it doesn't work. So is there a not exactly what they wanted, but it works out in the end kind of solution here?
Maybe we still have to find out what's in her closet.
I mean, we do have to find that out.
This is your final chance to guess it, by the way, because obviously the next episode is the finale. We're not going to stretch this out another arc, I promise you.
I feel like you're lying to me.
Oh, why would I lie to you? I never lie to you.
Something that would be insignificant to Kaiki, but very important to someone like Nadeko, and I can only think about like a diary or something.
Something insignificant that Nadeko would want to hide from the world.
Yeah.
One eternity later.
All right, well, since we're out of time,
Nadeko's body.
My God, Serby. I'll allow you guys to think for a week before we get to the finale. But yeah, if you guys made it to this part of the episode, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, maybe subscribe. But until next week's finale, see y'all later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.